a few frustrating days of just dealing with work and things around the house. I'm finally back in the shop. It's been a weird past couple days, just like plumbing, HVAC issues, this, that, the other thing. So I've basically just been working from home this morning and yesterday, and now I'm finally in. But yeah, gonna do a nut and bolt and fluid check on this. Motor came in for Keith's Outback. He'll be back Monday, and we'll do that. And then yeah, we just have a number of things going on. We're gonna be get in there. Yeah, we're gonna be basically getting the EVO ready. I did an intercooler change on it the other day too. Had to do some small modifications. The one exhaust hanger, because it's basically an exhaust hanger, but the one intercooler mount here, which has like an exhaust hanger on it to the bumper beam, broke off the old intercooler. So we had to replace the intercooler, and I did some modification on this hanger. I cut it a little bit short because it was actually long enough that it was sticking itself into the power steering cooler, which you can't see. Yeah, so I did that. And then while I've been waiting for another seat to come in, because actually Racetech had accidentally labeled one of the seats wrong that we got for the bug eye. And when I went to go put the second seat in is when I realized that they sent me the wrong seat, because it was wider than what it should have been, or I should say it was more narrow than what it should have been. So yeah, that's when I was just like, ugh. So I got to do the seats and stuff for that. But of course, I put the one seat on the one bracket, tried to put it in the car, and stuff was a little ridiculous. So I actually had Dave open up these holes a little bit longer so I can slide the seat over as far as I can towards the center console. So I had him cut those on both sides so that we can pull the seats in, because these are wide Racetechs. Well, this is a WHR. This is just a regular HR 4119. This one fits me great. The guy that bought the seats for his bug eye wanted to go with two wide seats so him and his friends and his dad can fit in the seats. And yeah, so sort of kind of back to square one. I mean, I've got the sliders and the side mounts and everything all sorted here, and this seat's already, still got them on. So I'm probably just gonna flop that seat over, bolt that bracket on, get that in the driver's side, try to get the seat shifted over as much to the console as we can, and then see if it is going to clear everything the way that we hope it's going to clear. Because let's just say the wide seats in a bug eye are pretty tight. The shoulders kind of hit the door panels when you close the door. So I really need to get that thing pushed over, probably about 3/4 to an inch, which is how wide we cut those holes. So yeah, so we'll see how that all goes, and hopefully that does the trick, and we'll go from there. But yeah, it's gonna be a weird day, just trying to get stuff done. So we pretty much just finished the nut and bolt check on the EVO, and I'm glad we did, because there was quite a few things that were not quite right. Wheels were not torqued, which was kind of annoying right off the bat. A control arm bolt was about 10 millimeters too short. Somebody had cut it, or found a bolt that was cut or whatever, to just try to put it in, and it was only catching about 2 threads. So I need to actually order a bolt for the front control arm. This bolt is too short. It's about 70 mil. It's not even going to focus probably. It's about 70 mil, and the bolt from the other side is actually 80 mil, and yeah, not good. Another thing I need is a couple of these little bolts, is just to hold on the bumpers and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have to order a bolt, which sucks. But it is what it is. I mean, at least caught it now versus later. But everything else is tight, pretty much ready to go. I just got to check some fluids. I mean, check the rear pump. Rear pump's okay. It's got fluid. We got washer fluid. I got to check oil and front diffs and trans things and stuffs and whatnots, and transfer box. But yeah, brake fluids look good. Coolant should look good. Power steering fluid looks good. Coolant looks good. So yeah, you know, it's basically ready to go. I'll have to put this gigantic skid plate back on, which is super heavy. It's got this additional steel plate that's been riveted. Well, not riveted, but I think it's just, well, maybe it is rivets. But yeah, it's been attached to the aluminum plate to sort of help with some strength there, because apparently he was wiping out some oil pans. But yeah, that's what's going on. So thing's pretty cool though. I mean, check it out. It's got like more room. There's like a ringing parcel shelf that's been removed, so you have a little bit more room to get back in here on things. You still can't pull a turbo out from what I'm being told. Still has to go out through the bottom. But yeah, I mean, the car is super nice. It was a really well built car from the get-go, so super cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the thing. It's a little dark in there, but yeah, Summit.
If you like what you see, like, share, subscribe. I think that's what they say. And if you can, comment. We'd love to interact with our fans, our customers. You know, it's pouring outside. But yeah, hit the like button, hit the share, subscribe, get it to your friends. Let's get this stuff around.